Good news is, though, is that even though we're trying to catch this live, Brian, you can also catch these videos on YouTube. Maybe not YouTube. Not there yet. And there's a lot of semantics. A lot of copyright semantics, a lot of rules. Sounds like my second grade teacher telling us we're all winners. Even if we came in last place, you're the last winner. And it's so exciting to watch. Shot here due to any kind of Q-tip misplacement or whatnot or miscuing. This is going to be a graceful welcome back and win for Berlin.
Look at mine. I'm doing some kamikaze shit. I know it was your break. I'm arguing with you. Like, okay, it's okay. Fine.
This could be Midland coming back here.
Lynn gets there. Takes a minute to load, but it's actually not looking too bad.
Dave Rydell, Rick Circotti, table 10. Rydell Circotti, 10.
This is going to be the hardest shot in Lynn's rack so far. Lincoln is off. Just want to make sure. And shakes hands as a gentleman. Well done, both of you guys. That was excellent. Lynn.
Hey, Lynn, you got shoes? How did you?
Winner, Lynn Wexley.
No.
Great win, great comeback. And just the way they defend, but took a big game.
Absolutely. All right, waiting for our next match in the streaming table. Right now, Lynn was the winner of that one, and he advances. Jason moves to the one-loss bracket. And it looks like this is going to... I just scratched this off.
Bill Johnson, table 6.
Phil Johnson. Mark, did I hear that right? It's Phil Johnson, Ron Costanzo. All right, so Phil Johnson and Ron Costanzo is going to be on this next table here.
A little bit late here, a little bit late here.
All right, just gotta get that.
Where is Phil?
See if you can find either Ron or Phil on these sheets. Ron for sure is going to be on. Beautiful. See Ron on there? Ron's got to be here. Ron Costanzo. There he is. Of course he's underneath him. He's another one of the very good players. His nickname is Julio. So you hear people talk about Julio, that's Julio.
Why do you think they call that?
No idea. I have not asked. Both these gentlemen are A's as well. This is going to be a race to 5 as always with the A's. A lot of the races you're going to see here. Did I spell that right? Of course I did. Oh yeah. That's like not even close. Thank you. This is why you're here, brother.
L. Benedict.
Important
Table
service
four.
you're providing. Making sure I don't smell things in the ground. All right. Next match coming up in just a second. Excellent Winland. Another Battle of the Titans, Phil Johnson versus Ron Costantio. Phil Johnson and Dave Johnson play against each other on a regular basis, and you can only, be helped by competing against competition like
Did
Dave.
Phil actually beat Eric Strickland at one point?
I have no idea. If you say so.
I think I heard that. I think I heard that from a Charlie Kelly.
Did you really?
I think so.
When he gets a chance, we'll have to get that confirmed by him.
Wait, that's Ron.
What's up, man?
I think it's Ron that I'm talking about. That would
again,
be-
I can believe that too. Ron is that's Ron. Yes.
Yeah, I think Ron is the guy. I'm sorry, I had their names backwards. That's Ron up there, and I think Ron is the guy I was told that played in some pretty professional tournaments.
Yes. He is a jack of many trades and a master of many trades.
In the bathroom? Okay, all right. As long as he knows.
Shane, my man, how you doing? Please. Oh, wow! Battle of Titans. Shane Longest beat Charlie Kelly in a B round match. Still waiting for Phil and Ron to get ready to have their epic battle. Shane Longest. He just went and grabbed a beer. He's the guy with the hat over there grabbing a beer. Hat and a ponytail. Still waiting to get a little practice right now. This is Phil practicing at the table.
Now, Phil from Buffalo.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's a Rochesterian. I just don't think we see him very often. Mr. Kelly, we got Ron at the table here, and John told me that Ron has a famous win What's Ron's famous win? What's his most famous? Picking your brain here.
Ball first came out, he beat Roc City, and 9 ball a bunch of different times. And now, you know, or no, 10 ball. When 10 ball first came out, Ronnie beat like Suke and Archer and all those guys. Shane.
Come on, you wanna. Oh, stop it! Yeah, stop it! You love it. Thank you very much, Charlie. I appreciate it. No, I couldn't have been more obvious, right? Did I fool you? You weren't fooled. No. And you don't even know me, right? You don't even know I'm tricky, right? So, no. Well, the thing is, in a situation like that, right? He wanted to be tricked. No. I think the gentleman does protest too much. I think he wanted to be fooled. That's right. I went Shakespeare on you, baby. I went Taming the Shrew. All right, we're getting started. We're getting ready. I had to do something to fill some of this void here, man. You can't hold it too much against me. John's talking, but you know he brought something up, the fact that Ron's got some famous victories, so I wanted to confirm it is all. And he mentioned you as a source, and I saw you standing right there. What did I say as soon as you mentioned it, John? What did I say? The next time Charlie's available, we'll have to get him on the mic to.
So does that source confirm?
Search is confirmed.
That just means that my listening skills have evaded me.
That's right. All right. Break from Ron. Pretty good break. Making the stripes very appetizing, except for pocket 3 there. Pocket 3 is a little rough for stripes. So what would you take in this situation? Oh, that's right. John, what would you pick? Stripes or salads on this rack?
Well, when I'm looking at it right now, personally, I'd probably take the stripes, and the reason for that is because I can see at least 3 or 4 shots right off the table.
Yeah. Without walking around the table.
You know, I think he's looking a lot farther along than I am. These guys are pro
He's taking
players.
salads. He picked salads.
He did.
Yeah.
He sees something we don't see. This is the kind of interesting journey that we go on when we watch Ron play.
Oh, I am about to hand my microphone over to hashtag Shadester as we speak. I'm going to take a producing role at this particular moment.
Shane, Johnny Mac, it's great to have you here, man. This is be a first for both of us. It's exciting. I was asked to come on as a guest, and from time to time we'll be stepping out. Shane's just sitting in here, or live, livevideo.com. This is East Ridge Billiards from Rochester, New York. We're watching Phil Johnson and Ron Costanzo play. Right now, Ron's up to the table.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Jimmy Mack. We got a great match right here. We just saw a great match earlier with it was Jason the Buffalo Hunt and Lynn Weschler. So just getting started here. Doesn't look like Ron has any trouble balls going into this game. The tool's locked up bound as 8. I believe that 3 passes the 15 in the corner.
Now, originally, me and
Well, it's
Ryan
a 13 in the corner.
And, we actually thought he might take them strikes, but he saw something that we didn't already.
He must have saw some breakout right here. You can manipulate this 6 ball, slide over to strike the 2. Hit it a lot more lighter than he wanted to.
He didn't cause any more trouble for himself, did he, Shane?
He might have. That 8 ball might be in the way for that 3, clearing that 13 in the corner. No?
Well, this way I can just run the show. And the show desperately needs my help because we're running on just one bandwidth. Hi.
How's it going?
Just talk with me about sodium. Sodium.
Not from Boston, Shane.
Like I told you, our YouTube account.
Well,
All
it
right,
looks
here
like
we
he's,
go. I'm gonna watch him play this out.
I can look at our videos.
And he does something I wasn't even sure he was gonna do, Shane. Now what are you looking at?
Even after I did the test and
well, he might be able to play that. He's looking to see if he can play that 2 off the 12 with a carom.
why would you do that? Why would you have a 1-800?
He's going to play with a little bit of top inside and do exactly that.
And he does. What an excellent call. Hard shot.
Very difficult shot.
And he goes for the corner. That's one win there. One win for Ron.
I'm so glad you interrupted what I was doing.
Getting yelled at?
Charlie, I told Charlie earlier,
I'll give you a hand with that.
you know, right? Never mind. You just touch that. You can do both.
Here we got it. I had it. Oh, it's on reverse. It's inverted.
Is it inverted? It's been the thing
Oh.
around. My problem.
That's pretty funny. Funny stuff. Sorry, talking about the mouse.
Yeah,
I'm like, your mouse is inverted. It's wireless, so I had it upside down. I didn't have a cord to guide me.
Oh, perfect. Good placement. All right, right click on that. Right click on the. Yep. Well, right click on the. There you go. And actually, just hit OK.
Oh, you streamlined it. Oh, wow, you streamlined it. Oh, very nice.
I wish I could take credit for it, but the software just updated itself and just did it the way I do it.
That's very cool. Wow, the software did it for you, huh? That's fantastic. All right. I'm going to get this all prepped.
Hey.
Charlie,
No.
you got a beer? Or okay. That I can do. Bud Light.
With lime.
So we're exercising our fine selection of beers we have to choose from today. I think we may try them all. It's going to be a long night. So Phil wants to be very careful how he navigates his table because, being his first trip to the table, he doesn't want it to be his last in this rag.
I can see that. I think he knows who he's up against.
Oh yeah, he knows who he's up against very, very well. He may be actually a little shocked today. He got thrown in with the A brackets today, but he's up there. Oh no, he is an 8-player all day. It is a bar box and it is a great equalizer. He's a pretty good 9-foot shooter, but Phil really shows his game when it comes to 8-ball bar box. Looks like he's not exactly on path to what he was planning.
No, I was just thinking the same thing.
I think he was hoping he can get to that 6 sooner than later to get that off the rail. But if he opens this up a little bit more, he might be able to get another opportunity at 6, maybe even a better one.
You know, I'm wondering if that 2-ball there sitting next to the 8 might be a little bit of help for him. If he's able to take that, he'll probably be able to place on that 6 quite well. But until he takes care of that 3 or that 7 possible, he's not touching that 2, is he?
Nope, he's not going to touch that 2. It's really his connector ball to the 8. You'll see him play that 5 well before he plays that 2. Because he doesn't want to take that 8 up table. He's already got 2 pockets to connect with the 8 ball. Actually, it looks more like 1. It looks like, well, he might have the side pocket too, but some strange maneuvers to get to the 8 ball in the side pocket. He'll play the 2 last and probably stun it to get to the 8 into the corner after he gets rid of that 5. So here's where he's going to play that 6. This is what he was looking for at the beginning of the rack after his first pot. He may play this 6 all the way up to the 5. No, puts a beautiful stun shot on it to play to the 3, but he's got to come back for that 5 ball. It looks like it's another stun shot. A little bit more difficult this time because he may run into the 12 on the way down there to get to the 5.
Have you ever seen these players take a rough shot like that to the opposite corner on that 5 ball and then finish the rack? Or is that just simply foolish?
Well, they're well enough to take that shot. That is a difficult shot, but he can definitely do it. I'm not sure how he gets to the 5 here other than putting in some extreme draw on it. He didn't like the stun shot on the 3, so now he's going to have to give himself a little bit of a circus shot here. Just going to really power through this ball.
Oh, almost too much power and not enough control.
Yep. Yep. It wasn't
Where he
perfect.
wanted to be, right?
That's where he wanted to be. And he did take the difficult path to the 8 by lining it up for that side pocket shot. But I really like the connector with the 2. So Ronnie opts for safe and Phil comes back to the table. It looks like he's going to look to combo this 3, playing the 5 slightly off the rail. It's just a case of really over-thinning that 5 ball to bring it off the rail with right English. I wouldn't want to be staring down this shot at all. It's a tall order. You can really wing a ball off the rail unintentionally a lot, but when you're trying to pot a ball in the process, it makes it much more difficult. Played it with inside, which I thought was a little strange. You're not going to get the ball to wing out off the rail playing with inside English.
Not sure why he didn't play it safe there. He thought he could at least touch it.
I'm not sure, but it looks like he got pretty good here. He's giving Ronnie some difficulty. He's got to kick this off the rail. Gave it a little nick.
Table 9, Mark Kramer and Luis Risco.
And with good speed comes up with a fairly good safety. Phil's looking to see if the cue ball passes the 11 and the 13 now, and he could catch a rail and hopefully tap that 5. Test. Well, Ronnie's predicament now is, even though he has a clear path to a lot of balls on this table, that 15 is going to prove to be difficult, because it doesn't pass where the 3 is now. So I would expect him, when he gets ready to play this 9 ball, that's going to be his ball to break out that little stack with. So he probably wants to line up on the right side of the 9 and set up his breakout. He may do it as soon as he pockets his 12 ball. You want to get those breakouts early. You don't want to save them for end for a last ditch attempt.
Exactly.
So I think he's got the angle he wants here.
I thought he was thinking of 14, actually.
Nope, he wants to get his breakout. He's got to be careful here. He might get a wild 8 if you carry him off this ball incorrectly. Looks like he's going to try to throw the 15 in.
I think he's going to finish these other 2 balls off, the 11 and the 14.
Not sure what plan he has for that 15 ball now.
I think he's looking to break up that bunch there, right off the rail.
He may have got misjudged the speed on that shot with the 9.
Yep.
Unless he had a different plan to begin with, which he might have well had.
Incredible.
It's a really difficult proposition here.
Exactly. Very difficult placement.
I mean, there's really no safe to be played. I mean, you could tie up a ball here and hopefully 15 hits a rail. Well, I'm a little speechless. From my vantage point, it didn't look like the ball went at all.
And I think he had literally a paper thin bit of room to get in there, and he manages to do that without a scratch. What a successful cleanup there. I think he made a couple mistakes maybe for himself, but he got himself out of it quite easy, it looked like.
He may have known that ball went a long time ago, but without me getting right up on that table, there was really no way to tell.
Now, going back to where we were, it almost looked like that 2 was a better shot, like you were saying. I wonder if he'd learned any lessons from this. Now, Shane, you're coming from playing today, aren't you? You just took a match there with Charlie Kelly?
Yeah. I came out of the gate real slow, and hopefully I can pick up speed later on. So I squeaked out a match against Charlie.
Now, how many tournaments is this for you now since Roc City's been there? You played in all 4 of them?
I played in all 4 of them. This is my 5th one. I try to get around to every tournament that happens locally and in the tri-state area. I have my weekends usually free, so I can get around to it.
Now, what was the buy-in for today to play?
The buy-in today was $40 for B players and $50 for A and higher.
Matt
get a score update here. Oh, that is beautiful. That is much easier than it has been in the past. And we got a little extracurricular action over here. We got a break contest, dollar entry. You get 2 stabs at a 15-ball rack. Add up the scores of the 2 racks, and it's winner take all. Whoever can beat the top score by the end of the tournament.
And what's the total payout there for break ball?
Well, it's just $1 a try, and it's winner take all. So you could see a lot of people just giving it a shot. Unless somebody comes out of the gate and maybe racks up a total of 8 or 9
$1
with a
try.
$2 pot. I don't think anybody else is going to try after that. They may have to reset the pot.
Almost foolish not to try. Oh, not happy about that shot. I can see the look on his face. I think he was expecting a little bit different placement.
Well, Mr. Ron Costanzo, if anybody out there, anybody out there isn't familiar with Ron, he's a world-class 9-ball, 9-foot player.
Yep. And we were just talking about that earlier. In fact, Barn had to go to the source that I got that information from and confirm it. I think he's actually beaten her already.
Oh, he's beaten many, many players. World champions abound on multiple occasions.
It's always a pleasure to have somebody like that in our local pool.
And if you were to ask him what he thought about the competition in the room, he'd say, hey, anybody in my bracket, the A bracket that's here today, has a chance of beating me.
That's awesome.
Because this is a different animal. We've seen just in the last game alone the misjudgment and speed on some of these shots where he's much more natural on a diamond 9-foot table.
Wow.
Where
Sounds like a humble guy.
A super humble guy, a super nice guy. He's been around the scene for forever. He's full of great information, and it's a pleasure to watch him play anytime he picks up a cue, and it's a pleasure to have him on the live stream too, so we can share his play with everybody else, share it with the world.
Oh, when you always get people like that in the house, you're going to learn something.
Next available.
He's got that 5-ball right in the same place it was in the last game.
That is funny.
Yes.
I'm sure he's already forgotten last game.
And then probably a little too much speed, but it was hard enough to get through those balls there without hitting anything. Now in a situation like this, Shane, what do you suggest?
Oh, I just take a pop at the 5-ball, jack up on it, try to make the most legal hit I can without creating a double hit.
So you're trying to
use a form factor that actually subscribes to that, stun it into the 12, and then I have the 8 to throw into the corner.
So your strategy here would be looking for the best makeable shot. You're not even looking to play it safe, right?
Nope. Looks like he's gonna rail first this. And winged out on him. I probably would have jacked up on it and tried to stun it. It would have been an awkward shot, but I think I could have got it to go on a bar box. Didn't want to be accused of a foul, but there is ways to take that shot without fouling. It requires a certain technique. most people would say you shouldn't even attempt to try it because you could easily be called for a double hit, even if you did do it correctly. You would have to hit it with the top of the ball with just really a quarter of your cue and wing it out. Wing it back at yourself so you really don't have a chance to double hit it. You just can't come straight down on it because it will hit the ferrule of your shaft. So it looks like he's got his 8 tied up in a strange position, huh? I don't like that one bit.
He's got to come back just right to take that 8 off that 10 ball, and he misses the 5.
Looks like he's missed the 5 completely. If he did make contact with the 5,
Not at all. It didn't even move a hair, man. That's definitely a ball in hand.
without a doubt, that's ball in hand. How did that end up over there? Oh, it's a break. Right, right.
I don't think it ever got moved back from last time. Oh my gosh. Oh. He walks away with a smile. He kind of knows what he did there.
Yeah.
Mine's a little bit humorous. Gotta shake it off.
Ronnie's still in a predicament, though. He could put this ball in, but, you know, that 8's still going to hide.
Now, what if he came off the rail there just to the left and continued to follow the 5 down off of the other rail? Instead of shooting it directly, why not take a rail shot?
You mean come up this way?
Yep, coming up right up on the left there.
Yep. Rail first.
Using the rail to kind
I
of-
see it. I see it now. I like your thinking. It's a very adventurous shot. Because if he did hit the rail first there and come across, he'd flatten out the shot about here and come across and hit the 8.
He might have been able just to get up behind the 8, if anything, even
Yeah.
if he wasn't able to break them up.
Right. I do like that. It's a very imaginative shot. I'm gonna have to remember that one if it comes up later on. So I'm gonna
like
take
that.
some funny rail first shots to get some
yeah.
crazy position.
I think that's kind of a shot Jason Hunt would have taken.
And you'd be like, well, what the hell just happened? It didn't look
Exactly.
like he hit the 5 directly, but he's over here and the 8's punched out. How'd that happen?
I like sitting up here.
Oh, we have a very intermittent signal today, don't we?
But you know what? The thing about Twitch is it's good to really have sticking that in to make the best of it. So it's actually working great. Just listening to it, the audio's good, the video's good.
No complaints from me.
Thank you, Twitch.
Now, did you see that? Did he hit the 8 first?
I believe he did.
what I like to call a Chinese buffet. He's just going to go to town and get what he wants. We'll see if he successfully finishes with the leg.
Yeah, he's just going to start plugging away at it. He's not looking at anything that he's not really concerned with any trouble balls here. I definitely want to get that 13 out of the way. It only goes one way.
Looks like he's taking care of business first. Got to get that off the 8. Some lower ranked players may not see that. They may say, hey, I'm going to save that hard shot for last. I'm going to worry about it later. But in a sense here, he actually freed himself up. Now he's got that 8 to go just about anywhere if he plays this right.
Well, now's the time to decide what you want to connect with that 8 with. And I'm liking the 10 ball. I want to connect with the 10 ball. Because I can get myself back to the center of the table and just tap that baby in because it's a nice little duck hanging there.
I think it's tempting for him to take that right now, though.
No. Yeah, oh yeah, it's tempting for him to take it now.
I'm not saying he's going to do it.
It's very tempting, but
It looks like he
sometimes
takes it.
yeah,
Yep.
you got to hold off on temptation. Take a little bit more of a difficult shot. And I mean, come on, it's a bar box. How difficult are any of those other shots?
Well, being down 2 already, you think he's just taking a shot to make a shot at this point. Not sure if he's so concerned about playing as much strategy.
It would have been a big boost for his confidence if he left that 10 there. It was like, wow, look at that, easy connect.
He's going to put a pretty wicked draw on this. And he does.
Yeah,
Not far, not hard enough.
I like it here. He doesn't scratch here, and he goes 2 rails for the side. Doesn't have to hit it too hard. It's got a good amount of latitude with mistakes here, because if he comes too far up table and hits the ball a little too hard with nervous energy, he's got the 8 in the corner. So it looks like Phil's going to get himself on the board here.
He manages, even so, that is 1 for Phil.
Alright, who do we have up for break now?
So first place is potentially $1,200. It's $37.80 to be exact. Round it up to. Is that with 250? It's with 250. I thought maybe you didn't. As long as you get to either, the final 4 losers, the top 2 in the hot seats, you already make $80.
So total prize money is $37.80, I hear. It's in the pot today.
Yep, I believe that plays 8 places, and they're working out the money right now. So we get a little bit deeper here. We'll give you an update on what the prize pool actually is specifically.
Yeah, I think we'll have that information in a few moments.
And if we have any lull in the action whatsoever, I might even be able to put it up on the screen.
can't end up on this table. You want to shut the camera off, please?
That's a big no can do. If you end up on the live stream table, you have to play on the live stream table.
I just threw mine last night. Oh, Friday, yeah, Friday.
Oh, Phil's got to be licking his chops, hoping he can get back to this table here because he is well set up. He's got a roll up on this 13. He might be, nope, he looks like he's playing the 11 instead. Oh, nice stun shot to get on the 15. Perfect. Rail helped him out a lot. So he can roll up a little bit for this 9 ball now.
Jerry Sullivan, Shane Longus.
All right, I got to run. I got a date with Mr. Jerry Sullivan.
Shane, it's been a pleasure having you on. We'll hope to get you back soon. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Shane Longus stepping out to take a match. He was successful on his first game, and he plans to clean up this other one here. He says he's going to get up to speed, and we'll just see if he does that.
Shane.
Now, Brian, I promised our audience that we'd go over some of the payouts here just a few moments. Looks like about total prize money almost $2,000.
More.
More than that.
Yes.
So far, we got 8 payout places. Looks like first place in one bracket is for $700.
Mm-hmm. $3,800 in total prize pool today.
$300 on a center after. Where did all these people come from? Where did all the money come from?
That's right. From the players. And all the money goes back to the players, too. Nothing taken out. Barely even table time taken out. This is one of the best tournaments in all of Rochester. Nobody's got their hands in it. The only people that get paid on it are the players. So thank you guys for coming out. And thank you everybody who's watching for watching this, and spread the word. Share it with your friends. You know, you're watching some great pool here, and these guys, you know, could use your support. You're probably hearing announcements in the background. We're at the tables filling up across the area. 47 different players, pretty much still in this tournament. No one has been eliminated as of yet. All right, Phil's going to take over for on the table from Ron there. This is going to be a very tactical back and forth match between the two of these guys. These guys know each other very well, as you've probably been seeing, and these guys do not rush to the table. They take their chances. Take their time, walk around, take a hard look at it. I believe Phil is actually the winner of the first ever Roc City Open. I'll have to double check with. Actually, let me see if I can find Charlie. Pretty sure he did.
Brian, I was looking down the list here, and a lot of these players here, are only back for one or two Roc City Opens, but the very small majority of them actually been in here for all four of our last tournaments.
That's right. Yeah, I believe. I mean, I don't know if everybody's on this paper, but we do get a good steady regulars. As the tournament goes on, that's going to be harder to do. But you get new players, but we keep growing. The first Roc City Open, I believe, was 20 players.
Wow, all the way up to 47 now.
Yeah. It might have been less than 20 players.
Brian, you can't beat it. I've got a friend of mine even working here right now, and they're cooking up pasta dishes. You can't beat that. $8 for some ziti, some meatballs, and some red sauce. Come down here and get some home-cooked meal. They've got great food. They can fry something up or make a nice burger.
Oh, chicken fingers are excellent here, by the way. I might eat that later, as a matter of fact.
Somebody yells bonsai sometimes. Oh, this is 8-ball. You can't do bonsai. No idea what you're talking about. It sounds like you're speaking Japanese. Have you ever been for one of Bruce's tours? You've never been to one of Bruce's. Every once in a while, when he has no shot at all, he just yells bonsai. Play 9.
Wow. Bonsai, that's a new term, folks. That means you blast at them when you don't have a shot.
Phil was the first Roc City Open, right? Don Millard. Don. I'm surprised. It's the 7th. Is that the stash? It's the stash. How are we doing over there? Yellow tickets? That's the Folgers bucket. No, that's a different Folgers. Oh, it's a different Folgers bucket? Yeah, it's a different Folgers.
That Folgers Bucket's here to help support livevideo.com and Stride Streaming.
All right, folks, I'm back. I had to conduct some little side business there, but the main task here.
Things are all good with you and the other players, Brian.
What's up?
You haven't made any enemies since you've been here.
No,
right?
I don't think so.
That's good.
Yeah. Even the ones that don't like me, I think.
I think everybody can find something to like about you.
Oh, well, thank you. You're gonna make me blush. You know how tough it is to make a black person blush? It's difficult. Difficult. I miss the chat feature on the stream, but I kind of like the wide view now. I used to like it square, but the square's kind of claustrophobic. This wide view is pretty cool.
Well, it's something different, and the chat feature is it's nice, but unless you can generate a large enough audience,
That's a good point, yeah. Oh, scratch.
it's not as interesting with just a few people on chatting once in a while.
Yeah.
A lot
Or
of these-
nobody. If that screen is blank, that's also no fun.
Personally, I'd like to be at the tournament.
Ron with ball in hand now after the scratch from Phil. I'm not sure what Phil was trying for there, but whatever he was, it did not affect it. Yep. Ron is going to be very meticulous. He's going to be very methodical. He's going to be those M words, meticulous and methodical. And he is going to, just about every single shot, he's going to drop a ball. He's going to walk around the table, take a look at his next shot, drop another ball, walk around the table, take a look at his next shot. It's a very big change of pace from, Lynn Wetzler and Jason Hunt, who,
Yes.
yeah, Jason Hunt shoots like his house is on fire. Like, okay, I got to take all these balls to the table so I can go get a bucket of water to go put that fire out, and just smacks them right off the table.
I think Jason spent a little bit more time studying the table before he even gets up there. So he's one of those players where his eyes almost never leave the table unless he's getting a little dramatic. He just stays glued to the table. He's always looking for that next open.
And his just mind works, in a pool fashion, different than
In mysterious ways.
Yeah, in mysterious ways. His mind works in mysterious ways with stuff, and so I think he's built up like a kind of a weird muscle memory for pool, where like when he looks at a set of balls, he goes, oh, this rack is kind of like this other rack that I got out of like this, so all I need to do is change that, and boom, I've got it. So that's why he doesn't spend so much time walking around thinking about it. He's got them all kind of like correlated in his mind. All he has to do is download the right folder. Okay, solution.
And he had to get that just right to get that draw back. A mighty draw from a corner of the pocket all the way to the middle of the table.
Yeah. Does magic things with cue balls. Magic things.
Looked like he shook his head there for a second.
You're never going to be able to tell where that's where he wanted to do or not.
Oh, still.
The thing is, too, it's like, where like I would have, been very happy with that cue ball going where it was. If that cue ball isn't within a micrometer of where he envisioned it, then he's not happy with it. And then even if it is within the microvision, you're not going to be able, his poker face is so effective, you're not going to be able to tell if he was all that happy with it or not. I have no idea who's going to get to the 8 ball after this shot. He's going to have to come off the wall pretty hard. Really? He can see it? I think that's where he wanted it. He absolutely wanted it. I didn't know he could see it. I didn't know. He can go in between it. All right,
Exactly.
beautiful. I didn't know he could go in between
any
it.
more to the left of that shot. That's 3 wins there for Ron.
Wow.
Costanzo.
Costanzo, that is how you pronounce it, sir.
Reminds me of George Costanza from Seinfeld.
He is no George Costanza, sir. He is no George Costanza. He probably has more in common with Steinbrenner.
Good news is that if you come in 5th to 8th place, you're walking out with about $95. Like that, you can't beat that out of 40
Absolutely not.
players.
You know what? You might want to do that. Just give the break contest a shot, Yeah. Yeah, why not?
In addition to the money that's being paid out today, these players 100% payout. We've got OBQs here. Let's see, we're giving away a shaft.
Yep. That is if Aaron can find the raffle tickets.
So we're just waiting on raffle tickets.
That's right. That's right. That's all we're waiting on is raffle tickets. Sticks are here. Shafts are here.
And I hear
raffle
the shaft
tickets.
value that's being given away is like at least $220. In fact, the one that's here, if it's not your size, that's no problem. They will be mailing that out the right size. It's just here for this show. So the players do see what they need on the table there. They'll be able to still get the shaft if they win.
Talking about the shaft, Phil did not get the shaft on that shot. He got all of it, and he got perfect cue ball placement. See that? That's what we call a segue. So that's a segue. Now I'm just messing with you. I'm kidding. But because you said shaft, right? Never mind. It was a pun. It was a segue and a pun.
You're not going off on a wordplay area.
Yes, I do indeed.
I had to prove myself. Wow. I wasn't sure how he was going to pocket anything on that side shot there, and he manages to put the 3 in.
Yep. No, I mean he got exactly where he wanted that cue ball to go.
What is that break contest?
I have no idea. We'll get Aaron over here and he'll explain it in just a little bit. Aaron, come over and explain the Blake contest, man. Yeah, why not? Well, we'll talk about it at least.
This is Aaron.
Lynn, you okay over there? Well, I gotta check on Lynn.
Explain the break contest, man.
Alright. Hello, everyone. How you doing? This is Aaron Cameron reporting in from Rochester, New York at East Ridge Billiards. We're having a break contest. Basically, it's $1 a try, only $1. You get 2 breaks. Between the 2 breaks, however balls you make on each break, you add them together, that's your score. Okay? So, winner gets the pot. So, if it gets up to $200, it's winner take all. Winner wins the $200. So, we'll be running this all night. It should be fun. And we're also doing an OB pool shaft giveaway. All right, it's a $10 for an arm's length or $1 for a ticket. So $1 and a chance to win a $220 shaft. So brand new. He'll order it for your pin size. Can't get much better than that. I'm gonna hand you back over to Johnny the Bostonian, and we'll get this stream back going. Here we go.
You couldn't wait to get that out. The only reason you hopped on the mic was the only reason.
Thanks, Aaron Cameron. It's always a pleasure to get Aaron on the mic. He comes with such prestigiousness and a little bit of extra drama that I can provide. He's convinced I'm from Boston, and I'm not sure he's going to lose that thought. He's going to his grave with it, right, Brian?
I don't think so. Yeah, he's gonna. It's gonna.
But we talked about this before.
You could show him your birth certificate. It wouldn't matter. Ronnie's back at the table. I missed that, and this is going to be over in just a second here. So, I wonder who gets the. You know who gets the break after this? I think Phil gets the break after this. You know what? I'm going to move it anyway. I'll just move it back. There he goes. And Ron is going to be on the hill. It looks like they're shaking hands. Did we miss a score? Round 1, so we missed a score. Okay. I know. I got 1 job. Actually, I got like 12 jobs, but you know. So we missed a score. That was the hill, and Ron took that down. Ron is our winner.
Andrew and Mark C. Andrew and Mark C.
All right, Ronnie is the winner. Andrew and Mark C. I have no idea who those folks are, but we're going to find out in just a minute.
Oh, and Jeremiah next available.
All right, so that looks like Mark C is going to be Mark Kavanaugh. Hey, excellent. Thank you. Excuse me. All right, so we got that good. All right, the next thing I'm going to work on is getting the score changed. And we'll get Mark Kavanaugh in there. And find Andy for me when you get a chance.
He's played before.
Thank you, sir. All right, these guys are about to get ready to break in just a sec. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, it's missing the G. All right. You might as well just say it out loud when I'm missing, because like I'm going to say it anyway. Yeah, I'm not embarrassed. I know I spell terribly. All right, I'm going to get rid of the winner screen. I'll have the score graphic change momentarily. Just give me just 1 second here. These guys got long. Both these guys have longer names than the other guys, so I got to strict it down just a little bit.
We're gonna get the new titles sort of on there very shortly, folks. Mark Kavanaugh.
No, this is. Pretty sure that's Andy. You sure that's? No, you're. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's Mark. That's Mark Kavanaugh. That's Andy. No. I'm sorry. Yeah, ask. You had it right. That's Mark and that's Andy. All right. Okay. All right.
Brian, I just took the last name. It's Palomio. I fell asleep right now. It wasn't
Is that's really how you did it?
I just, I know a little, but...
Racial profiling is how you figured that out?
Well, I pulled a 50% Italian out of my head, and I think I can call it. Born and raised around Italian, I think I know one.
Oh, jeez. All right, there we go.
I never had a chance to see Andrew Palomio shoot.
All right, scores changed. Ball's in the right spot. We're ready to go. This match is going to be a lot swifter competition here. Jake, you still undefeated, my man? What? Somebody can beat you? That's not... I would demand a recount, sir, if I was you. I would demand a recount if I was you. Okay. Ooh, Andy up. So your first chance to get it.
Andre and Zach next available. Andre and Zach.
Your first chance to see Andy shoot, and I have to move the thing back already. I missed it for a second, and it was already done.
Now you're really asking for a lot.
It wouldn't matter what you asked him. He's going to bust your balls.
Like in the gym every other day, this is
I'm sure that's the way steps work.
Advice from Aaron Cameron, folks.
Yes.
Advice from Aaron.
You don't want me to jump on this freak.
I don't really have any wants or cares. This is up to Brian. He running the show.
I'm co-running the show. We're doing it together.
I don't run nothing.
All right. Mark taking a hard look here. He's got defense pretty hard by Andy here, so he's going to have to figure out a way out. Ooh, and they almost touch. They almost touch back there. Still studying this shot. Oh, and gets it. Gets it. Had to carry him off that 7 ball there. Well, remember when I said earlier that this match was going to be as methodical as the Phil and Ron affair? Mm-hmm. Well, you know, like that's true, but this is still going to be pretty methodical. That's true. As in, like, really, really hot scalding water really isn't as hot as lava. But let's face it, really, really hot scalding water is still pretty hot.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Yes.
Now, this is still the first rack.
First rack, yes. Yes, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. By the way, I want to, like this. I'm not, hoping these guys speed up at all. Take their time, and get their shots in. Hey, and the more shots he takes, the less I have to move that ball around.
Wow, he tries to sneak it in there. Nice try from Mark Kavanaugh. He actually tried to block out the, looks like it's the 12 ball or the 14 there down by the corner. Wasn't successful.
Another defensive shot from Andy.
I think the only way out of this is to take that rail, go the long way, right, and then hopefully pocket the corner. But one worry I think he has is following through on the 8 ball and scratching into the same corner.
Well, we're going to wait till he calls a pocket before I do the pocket indicator. All right. Looks like your what you thought is true. Doesn't quite get there, and he gives Andy ball in hand.
Not a good time to lose ball in hand, but
Nope.
really excellent save by Andy.
Nope. Yeah. Well, he had a lot of he had a lot of opportunities to create that save. Another save from Andy. Oh my God, I can't move the ball. There we go. There we go.
Jim Hackwell and Austin, table 8. No, table 10. I'm sorry, Jim.
Another ball in hand situation for Andy.
RW and Tracy, table 4. Right straight down.
Races them meet at 4 in this particular match. These guys are B players.
Ball in hand again for Andy Bolomio. Very methodical, like you said from the beginning.
This is a pool game that more resembles a chess match.
Oh, yeah.
I just hit the was in the right spot. Never mind. I try to move it for no reason. Follow the bouncing ball there, folks. Follow the bouncing ball.
Looks like the OBQ break contest has gone up to $40 now from $20.
Oh, excellent.
And
Another save. You know, Mark is in a tough situation here because he cannot drop the 8 ball in this situation.
I'm wondering if he's trying to sneak in around there and kind of
He would
bounce that cue ball off one of them and then pocket it.
He would need to have, you know, control over the elements to be able to pull that off. The force. He would need the force to be able to do that.
He would need the force with him.
Yes. Yeah. He's his name is Mark Kavanaugh, not Mark Hamill. Yeah, there you go. That's right. Nerd, 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 nerd. Yeah, he's trying to avoid giving Andy another ball in a hand, but I don't know. I think just giving him the ball in a hand is
He's
probably
getting-
a better move here.
Oh yeah, he's getting tired of that. I think. He's,
So Mark goes over to Andy for a rule confirmation. He was asking if the game's not over until the 8 ball drops, basically confirming that a scratch while shooting the 8 would not end the game, and it doesn't, just like we saw on the first rack where Jason scratched while shooting 8 and giving a Lynn ball in hand.
just trying to make sure he's sure on the rules.
That's right.
Pretty simple rule. Most know that, but I think he was just double
Different
checking.
tournaments, different rules.
Here
Always
li-
best to check. Always best to check.
Well, here it is for billiards for Roc City Open. We're playing by BCA rules.
Thank you, sir. So now ball in the hand for Andy. This is the scenario that Andy was thinking that Mark would have taken in the first place. Mark basically hoping Andy makes a mistake here and gets one more shot at the 8 ball. Gets it. Andy gets his ball clean. Doesn't quite draw enough to give him the best shot at his second stripe there, but he gets there anyway, and now he's got a difficult 8 ball shot.
I think he
Looks like he's
planned
cutting
on
in the corner.
squeezing that 8 ball out a little bit to give himself another shot, and he was successful.
Yep. Calling pocket 4 for a cut to the corner. Oh, it doesn't quite get there. Doesn't quite get there.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't leave himself the easiest shot in the whole world, but it was definitely a very
Shakes his
makeable
head.
cut, and then leaves Mark another difficult 8 ball shot. Always leave yourself a really easy shot. Then pool's a lot easier game. I think Yogi Berra said that the best. Yay, boo boo.
Yeah, well, that last shot was the shot to make, and it's just a disappointment. I'm sure he'll get over it. It doesn't look like there's an easy rail shot here
Nope.
for Mark, because what might end up happening is a double kiss, and the ball
Look
really
at that.
not going to come off
He's
the rail the right
calling
way.
a bank back to pocket 6. I think that's what he called.
These are-
Pretty sure he called a bank to pocket 6, but we'll see.
Because we know we can't go to the opposite pocket there. See,
Doesn't come
I was
close.
worried either way that there would be that kind of a kiss like that.
All right. Andy gets another shot on a cut into the, actually not even a cut, just a straight shot into the corner pocket there.
But it was a makeable shot, that last shot
Oh,
by
yeah.
Mark. I think it was just a difficult shot.
Super difficult shit. His hardest shot that whole rack would have been that.
Well, in the theory of physics, every shot is makeable, technically,
yeah,
right?
Every shot is possible.
Possible.
Possible. It's possible I could hold my breath for 30 minutes. It's possible.
Sound like Mr. Opportunity with possibilities.
Yeah. It's also possible I'll give myself brain damage if I do so.
Well, pretty widespread break there by Andy.
Yeah. And
That 8 ball moved quite rapidly towards the side pocket.
in that situation, 8 ball gets dropped in the pocket. It just gets spotted at the center spot or that back line, the break spot at the back of the table there. 'Cause that's what it's called a break spot, right? That by the back of the table. Just double checking. I wasn't sure if I made that word up or if that's the actual
I
terminology.
get the
for it.
foot string or the break spot.
Table's still open. No, it's I score change. Andy won that. Whew. All right. Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a flashlight, but
I don't know what that is. No, I have no idea. It looks like an old school medieval weapon though. Like it's very small for a very tiny person.
maybe it's a laser pointer, Brian. Maybe he uses it to sharpen up in practice. I don't know.
There you go. Is that a thing? Would
No,
you-
I want to invent one.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody has invented.
I
there's
have
so many
seen-
cute trainers out there. I think we just need to mount a little laser sight.
I have seen that. I actually have seen a laser sight on a cue stick.
Wow.
I have seen that.
Well,
Yes.
then I forget that.
I've never
Just call in 1-800. I have an idea.
Yeah, I didn't see it in a pool hall though. I saw it just like on the internet. So
Yeah, there's got to be something out
Yeah.
there. With all the technology we have.
you could
now.
still make the best one though.
I could make the best one. You're right.
Still make the best one.
I think I got to practice more, Brian, before I can justify using one.
Stripes are in really good position to break.
I know. I'm looking
Get
at
out of
it.
this. Yeah, right in the center of the table. Two of them are in their pockets.
Not a happy shot there by Mark. He took a real nice, easy shot on the side pocket there at the 14, but it looks like it wobbled right on out of there. This can be Andy's game now.
Yeah, Mark took a rack that he could have won, and has given Andy a great opportunity. These are both B players, so mistakes are possible. You know, it's not like you're playing Jason Hunt where you give him a spread out table with no obstructions, and you can just pretty much change the score.
Not happy with that leave. I think he's going to do his best to work his way out of it, though.
Yeah.
It's always tough shooting over another ball.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's a tough cut, even if that other ball wasn't there, but with that ball being in the way.
And I think the reason why it's so tough is because when you hike up on any ball to get over another one, you're adding a lot of top English on it, which in a very sensitive situation, like we talked about before, you can be just a little bit of a tip off, and you'll send that wayward.
Yeah. Well, and again, like that's a tough cut with that ball not being there in the first place. That's a tough cut.
Regardless.
Yeah, and then now you have an obstruction and got to make that cut. You got very close.
bit of disappointment there for Mr. Kavanaugh. He was aiming for that corner pocket.
Do you think I jinxed these guys by making that comment about B players and saying there could be a mistake here? Do you think I jinxed them? Because the minute that happened, mistakes were abounding.
Awesome rail shot there by Andy. I think what he's learning is that if he takes that 6 first, he's got to be able to come off of that rail after the 5. A little bit of trouble. You've got to watch that scratch now on the side. A little extra top spin on it there. Stay centered with it. I think he'll just follow through very gently to take that 8 into the corner. He's got to do it ever so gently. Otherwise, he will scratch. Now he's judging his shot there on the side also. It looks like he's going to take the corner.
Yep.
And he does.
And
scratch.
he does. He scratches, gives Andy ball in hand.
Right.
Sorry, Mark ball in hand. Yep, you jinxed him too.
I think I better stop. I better hold off.
No, it's your job, man. Your job. That's what you're here for.
I'll tell you what, we just won't do an interview with him after the game. We won't admit that stuff.
I think that's right. That's right. We'll just keep it secret. We can keep it to ourselves. They'll have to
we'll
watch it on.
this
Yeah,
afterwards.
you have to watch it on liveity.com to know what the what the commentators said about
That's
mistakes.
right at livevideo.com. Where also can you catch your videos here, Roc City Open, and any other tournaments here that we broadcast at Eastridge.
The easiest way to do it is just go to livevideo.com.
Okay.
Livevideo.com, livevideo.com, livevideo.com.
That means I can't find it any other place, or does that just mean that Live Vid's the place to be?
That's the place to be.
I think I like livevideo.com.
Yep. Livevidy.com.
That's right. A little bit of redemption here from Mark. He's gonna take that there all the way down.
Opportunities. I'm pretty sure he called the three pocket down this way.
I
Pretty
almost
sure.
thought he pointed at the side, but I would
Yeah, it's
not
got to be
go on
three
the side with that.
Yeah, it's got to be
there
three.
it is.
Yeah.
That would have been kind of foolish to try to take it.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, unless that's his kind of shot.
I don't know. I mean,
That's a tight
yeah,
on the
yeah,
side.
it's a,
I mean, for
No.
any A or B player, it's
No.
just almost foolish.
yeah. Why would you do it?
So you got. So yeah, see now you got your pockets all numbered out there.
I do. I run a tight broadcast here. Sometimes I'm like an old person. I leave my blinker on though and just kind of let it sit there. Flash now.
Hey, I don't think old people are the only ones that do that.
Yeah, but let's face it, they're famous for it. You know what? I caught myself doing it a little while ago. I was laughing at myself, going, "Geez, I turned into an old person. I'm not even 40 yet." You know, these B players, I think they just break better on the smaller tables than the A players. This is the third break in a row that is excellent. No clumps, no, balls just sitting on the rail, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, this is like some of the earlier racks that we were watching.
right, Mark. Signature taking his time. Valuable advertising time. Talking about advertising, Tetzloff Billiards is the sponsor for LiveViddy.com's website, Rackham Rochester, the show, and the Roc City Open tournament. He's got a website, TetzloffBilliards.com. You can go to LiveViddy.com and click the link there, or you can go to Tetzloff Billiards yourself and just find it right there. Easy to find too on on Google by just typing in Tetzloff Billiards in the search. Oh, careful. Good shot from Mark.
I missed two really easy eight balls.
Andy back at the table here in this battle of billiards attrition that these guys are locked in. Doesn't get that cut to go down either. Mark's back up again. It's kind of a safe miss. Yeah, it's such a safe miss that Mark didn't really spend that much time even thinking about what he was going to do. There was only one thing he could do. Try and do a gentle kick at that two ball. Andy gets another chance at putting that 9 ball in a pocket, and he misses a significantly easier shot than the last time.
I don't think that pocket is very something.
No, it's not. Like, it's like a little invisible Makembe Mutombo over there going, "Get that shit out of my house."
Almost like he jinxed himself.
when Mark gets a tough one to drop. Let's see where this leaves him. Leaves him with a tough cut that's very scratchable. No, you know what? That 3-ball is probably a much better shot rather than trying to get that 5-ball to cut and go someplace and risk scratching. Oh, and then he would have to need to come off a rail and get against that, get off the other rail to come back to. Ooh, he's gonna try and bank it. He's calling back the other direction, pocket 4 with the 3-ball. Oh no. No, it's not. He's not calling the 3-ball. He's still, it's pocket 4, but it's going to be the 5. He's looking to put the 5-ball in the corner pocket. So, but wouldn't it have been a better move to put that 3 in the side pocket? Oh, he just can't. You can't do it. You can't get the cue to come back down.
Well, it's a little unsure about this. In fact, he's asked one of the judges to come over.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't hit his other ball first.
Yep. And he does hit the opponent's ball first.
He does hit the 10 balls.
It's not a legal getting shot, and just wanted to keep himself honest.
Yep. Oh, Andy back. I had they didn't move it right the first time, so I moved right this time.
Oh, in a gentleman's game, you almost think you can trust the opponent if you're playing.
Yeah, but also
To be honest with you.
in that particular situation, like he wouldn't have been able to see which ball hit first because of the way he was standing when he touched that ball. All right. Oh, I got to move the ball again. This is becoming kind of a pain in the behind. Oh my God. Jeez. All right, so he's got a shot at the. Okay, now he's going for that 10. Yeah. Yep. So 10. Pretty much a stop shot after that. Then take the brown stripe and put it in the corner. Waiting for action at the behind him to conclude so he can take the shot.